y'all really want me to believe that Taylor Swift did not copy in any way possible this whole performance. I don't believe it. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. So girl, let's talk about it. I just got through watching Billboard Awards 2019. I just got through seeing Taylor Swift open up. Sis was serving us Mayochella. Okay, real quick and recognized. I just saw it. And I want to talk about it because I know a lot of folks are already buzzing and saying what they got to say on Twitter. Some people are saying we are reaching. Some people are saying something about blind outrage. Some folks don't know what they're talking about and they probably want to go read some books before they try to make themselves a Twitter scholar. But I want to have a conversation about it because I think a lot of us are doing a disservice and a lot of us are not being genuine. And I can't imagine being a person of color, let alone a black person, and getting on Al Gore's internet and defend a rich white woman. In 2019, no ma'am. A lot of people are already making comparisons on Taylor Swift's performance. She started out, somebody blew the whistle, the drummers came out in these pink outfits or whatever. Taylor Swift looked and she gave this little shoulder, like her shoulder was about to fall off or something. She looked so uncomfortable. She just didn't look like she was there. It's just not her. It was just not her. So immediately when I saw it, I was like, girl, this ain't it. This ain't it. And let me just go ahead and put this out here. I am not a Beyonce stan at all. Y'all know that, girl. I do not listen to Daddy Lessons. I hate Ring Off and I hate the other song that she got. I don't, Sandcastle. Ooh, I hate Sandcastle. I'm not a Beyonce stan like that. Go to somebody else's YouTube channel who stands for everything she do. That's not me. I'm gonna call it out regardless. Now, however, I do respect and look up to the creativity that Beyonce has with her team and how she's able to execute stuff to such a perfection. So I can appreciate that. So there is no way with me looking at this that I did not see a comparison behind Beychella. Like, I'm seeing Beyonce's performance at Coachella right in my face. A year later, Beyonce just got through dropping a Netflix documentary, rehashing everything about Beychella, making us feeling everything around Beychella, then gave us a live album with a cute song. So there's been so much conversation, so many articles, so many everything about Beyonce's performance. She said she was the first, black woman to open up Coachella or something. Like the class that it has, the execution that it has, the presence that it has. Everything, Beyonce did that. Like, she does not own bands. Like, performers have been doing that forever. Like, artists have been using bands and all that other stuff. One band, one sound. I don't see how people who are working for Taylor Swift don't say, hey, you know what? Beyonce just dropped this, and like, she just did this last year, and she has this Netflix documentary, so much around the performance and bands and how that stuff is used. Why don't we wait till later on to do this? Let's not do that right now. Like, it might not seem genuine. Nobody in the boardroom said, you know what, girl, I don't know. And I know y'all lying. I know somebody did. I know somebody said, hey, you know what? But Taylor Swift is a white woman. At the end of the day, she don't have to. She don't have to stop for a second. She don't have to stop for a second and say, you know what? To give respect to her, I'm gonna let this shit play out. Taylor Swift probably ain't like, girl, whatever. Like, her whole team said, girl, we just gonna do it regardless. What they gonna say? And this goes into the conversation of people thinking somebody is talented just because they're selling a lot of singles and they have a lot of money, or they have, sold a lot of albums and stuff. Like, Taylor Swift is mediocre. I will tell you that. Like, she's a Q or whatever, country singer or whatever. But like, when it comes to performing, she doesn't have it, and she knows she doesn't have it, which is why she's always nervous when she's getting ready to come out. She don't know what to do, and that don't have nothing to do with her shade. They don't have nothing to do with her color. She just does not have it. There's a couple of white girls who try to take a little stuff and try to make some stuff happen, but Taylor Swift just does not have it, and they try to implement her and something that she cannot do. She could not perform. She looked a mess. She looked uncomfortable. And for you people who are getting on Al Gore's internet and sitting here saying that, oh, y'all out here thinking Beyonce own the band and this and that, and she don't do this, and I didn't see it. A lot of people are seeing it. If a lot of people are seeing it, something kind of has to be there. That's why the hashtag Nochella, Mayochella, all of these things started, because people saw it, and some folks probably were scared to speak on it because they were scared that people gonna like come at them. And for folks to say there's like, oh, y'all just want to be outrageous Y'all just want to be mad. Y'all just want to start a conversation. What do we get out of this outrage stuff? Tell me, what do I get out of being outrageous and blowing stuff up? What do I get out of that? What do we get out of talking about some stuff like that? Ain't none of these folks making no money out of talking about this stuff. They have a conversation. We all get on social media to talk about stuff that we all experienced at one point of time. That can be shit from 20 years ago, us being in high school or going to prom. Like, we all talk about stuff every day. So what is this outrage stuff y'all talking about? And honestly, any black person that says y'all want to be outraged just to be outrageous are the same exact black folks who believe in black on black crime. So some of y'all got some internalized anti-blackness that y'all need to work out at home and stop trying to throw it on us on social media. Because girl, we're not receiving, we throwing this shit right back. The same way that Taylor Swift almost threw that shoulder out of place. And like I said, even if a small inkling of her not copying, let's say she didn't copy, because I don't think she went and copied. I think she's allowed to do certain things and no huge repercussions from it. That's what I saw from it. Sis got out there, she did the Wilson stuff, she had the dramas and stuff, and the dramas were even, like, you couldn't even hear them. Like, it was just music playing. It was just, even her stance, like, there was so much stuff. I don't even, like, I couldn't even say, you know what, because I do recognize some people are like, okay, girl, you know what, I don't think that, I'll give you an example. Sometimes Cardi B does some things and people compare it to Nicki Minaj. Sometimes Nicki Minaj does some stuff and folks will say it's Lil' Kim. I get that. But you have people who are not stans even talking about it. You had ordinary people who are not always going up for a certain person, like saying some stuff about it. Like, you had me questioning it and be like, girl, listen. Because let me tell you something. I ain't getting on social media to defend no rich folks, period. But I'm damn sure not gonna defend a white woman. Okay, no rich white woman. I'm not doing that shit. I ain't ever gonna do that. I don't see the purpose. This is the same folks who be caping for Kim Kardashian and any other mediocre white woman. Y'all get so much pleasure out of that. And I want y'all to, maybe you should go follow some of these folks who be writing these Twitter threads and writing these think pieces. Maybe you need to read some of this stuff so you can deal with some of the insecurities you have with yourself being black. That's exactly what there is, and I don't see how y'all see it. And it's the same folks do it over and over and over and over and again. And y'all wonder why folks be calling y'all raccoons behind y'all backs, because that's exactly what it is. I love my good sis, a fat legend on Twitter, who said, I watched the entire performance on Twitter and the rest of the performance is very Mary Poppins, Willy Wonka-esque. Now they're all like Beychella, but that marching band with that pose is off the chain. They should have scrapped that. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, the energy that was trying to be given that was not received was very much Beychella. Like, it was Beyonce. The pose thing, like the whistle, the dramas, it's just like, girl, no. You cannot tell me all these folks who saw this on social media and none of these folks in the creative room or the board or whatever and said, you know what, girl, this kind of looks like Beyonce's performance. We might want to scrap this and try something else so we don't seem like we're doing it. Not saying that we can't do it, but right now is not the time, especially for you being a white woman. See, that's what I told Taylor Swift if I worked for her. I said, girl, considering the cultural impact that was Beychella, I think we might need to find another route. And honestly, Taylor Swift could have came out as a vanilla pudding and it would have been wild received just because she's a white woman and they stand for her. She's a white woman with blonde hair and a slim body. They would have went up for it regardless. Sis could have came out with some out of roach eggs and they would have got their life. I mean, you had a whole white woman come out with a meat dress on and some other stuff and dressed up as in a suit. Like y'all can do stuff like that. We have to really, really put on for it to be a cultural movement. And even then, it's something for our folks. Y'all do it, it's just received as, oh my God, this was a great thing. But anytime we do some stuff, it's got to be moving the culture forward and the significance of me being in this space, because I'm probably the first black person to be able to do it on this platform, okay? With that being said, feel how you want to feel, read what you need to read, but Taylor Swift's performance was not all that cute. She most definitely was not Beychella, but she most definitely was Mayochella. Now sit on there and twirl on.
Bitch, like you that girl. You not fab like that to be doing all of that. Learn your place, earn your spot.